Hi, Marcus here. We're just going to have a little chat today about something a dear friend of mine said, God bless him, Derek Acorah Johnson. A lovely man. Passed over a few days ago in January 2020. And I knew him fairly well, I would say. I used to go and visit him before he became famous, and he was just such a lovely, giving, caring, beautiful soul who was only happy when he was making people happy. And he was a psychic, for those of you that don't know who he is, who was a bit of a drama queen, to be honest, God bless him. And he did like the excitement of being on telly and stuff, I'm sure. But I went to some of his shows as well afterwards, and when I moved down south, and when he was famous, and his shows were amazing. He'd find people with things that even they didn't want to admit to, which was quite amazing, the stuff he'd come out with. Anyway, he said this to my dear mum and dad one day when he came to visit the house, and he said, "Life is what you make it." Now, at the time I was very involved in Kabbalah, and to me, life is what you make it was about making. The thing that struck me at the time was there's a word used in magic called making, and it makes sense actually for what it's about. But that's how it struck me at the time, because I was quite deeply involved in the mystical side of Kabbalah. And now, of course, I see it totally differently, because now we're in this stage of ascension where we've raised our consciousness to such a level, and we have changed. We have become this new human being human, or are becoming this new human being human. And the being that we are now becoming has enabled us to be able to create our destiny and future even more than before. And when Derek said that in probably the late 80s, early 90s, when he said that to my dear parents, God bless them, he was talking about how you live in life, basically. And it's true, just as much true in that sense as it is now for us who are way showers and light workers, and everyone for that matter, because you make your life the way it is. You can spend all your time blaming everybody else for all the things that don't go right for you in your life, but at the end of the day, it's what you make of it that makes it the way it is. So I'm just going to scratch my ear, got itch. Anyway, when we think about this, of course, it's about how we understand the fact that everything in life that happens to us is meant to happen to make us who we are now today. All things that we thought were curses and not nice and terrible events, now we see them in a different light, because time has gone on and we've grown because of it. Usually, mostly, we are better off, or we see ourselves as better off now because of it. There's lots of things we can talk about regarding this. So that's the way it is now, that we've realised that everything, let's just take it as read, okay? That everything that's happened up to now is making you who you are, and that's a better soul. So the way we can make this easier for us in our lives, day-to-day life, is to understand that life is what you make of it, how you make it to be your life. So there's various things we can think about, such as, oh, my life's rubbish, nothing works, everything's rubbish, I've got no money, I can't go on holiday, I can't. Or it could be, well, I'm not going away anywhere, but I love where I live, and it's so beautiful here, and I'm so blessed because each day I wake up breathing, and I've got a lovely family, and both my legs and arms work well, I've had no real problems. And on the other hand, there can be people who have had real problems. And for them, God bless them, it might be, you know, I've had these big problems, but I'm still here. I've still got my lovely friends and family. And I've still got my feet and my arms. And my head's a bit funny. But, you know, it's always been a bit like that. You know what I mean? It's a case of what you have in life, making the best of it, but seeing the positivity of it, not the negative stuff. Don't see things as being negatives, being curses, or being someone put the evil eye on you, or somebody's why me. You know, that's the biggest problem for most people. Why me? Why me? What have I done to deserve this? You've made your life the way it is. There's no one else to blame. It's up to you to make it better if you're not happy with it. If you don't like the way things are for you, if your life's unhappy or not nice, or you don't feel happy every day, then come to one of my workshops. I'm going to do a workshop soon called Love the Life You Live, which is about these sort of things. We should be, realistically, loving the lives we live each day, not moaning and groaning. And this is to do with that, actually. And it's all about how you perceive things. Not necessarily how they are, because they will become what you want them to become. You are the ruler of your own destiny. And now that we have raised to such a high level, we can make things happen by wishing it to be so. Making it so, as they used to say on Star Trek. We can do that. And all we have to do is be positive and be... for me, it's a lot easier than some, because I have faith in the angels and beings of light and love that watch over me and guide me in my days. And for others, they're in the same way. They can see and feel the way they're looked after and blessed. For others, that's a bit more difficult because they don't feel like that. But they should have faith in the fact of their lives are meant to be good and meant to be better. And by focusing on your life being good and better, and by only thinking about the positive things, or at least thinking more about the positive things than the negative things in your life, then your life will get better because you are making it better. Life is what you make it. Simple, really, isn't it? Or as I like to say, simples. Anyway, you probably don't know what that means. It is simple. But as simple as it may sound, it's not that easy to do. So you have to work at it. Every time you fall and make an error and go like me, oh, what happened to that money? I thought that money was coming. Why? Just be thinking, oh, the money's coming. Yay! When the money comes, great. I'll be able to buy a new wig. Oh, look. I don't need a wig. I got loads of hair. My hairdresser keeps telling me, you got loads of hair. Give us another 10 quid. I'll come round. What do you think? I don't know. It's a bit shiny on top there, isn't it? Looking shinier by the day. But you know what? I've still got my sense of humour. And I've still got my good looks. You know, my lovely beard. And beautiful wife. Lovely life. Nothing to complain about. Nothing to blame anyone else for. Just to be grateful for everything that I've been blessed with. Try it. See if it works. Namaste.